Before I begin my remarks for the evening, I have a job I need to fulfill, and that is, David, on behalf of all of the students at Visitation Valley Middle School, I'm supposed to give you a shout out, so good going. And David has come and meditated with the entire student body at one time in our auditorium. And for those of you that have never experienced middle school, it is the land of I love you, I hate you, I can't stand you, and I want to hold your hand all in 5 minutes. And when people come and watch the kids meditate in the auditorium, they wonder what drug we're using. And we're not. We're using joyfulness, and we're making our school a happy place in a very unhappy environment. And I would really, really like to just say thank you to everyone responsible for bringing quiet time to Visitation Valley. Visitation Valley Middle School, along with other urban middle schools in low-income neighborhoods, is the midst of a battle against the predictive power of demographics. Most of our students are on free or reduced lunch. Drugs, gangs, and violence are part of their everyday life. Many of our students have little or no parent oversight. Most everybody in our school is either related to someone who has been shot, who did the shooting, or who saw the shooting. As a result of these high-stress conditions, our school and schools like ours have many predictable problems: low attendance, violence, low performance. This is such a common pattern in urban schools, it is almost an assumed outcome. Specifically, in our case, our students come from the zip codes 94124, which is the Bayview Hunters Point, and 94134, Visitation Valley. Education researchers believe that based on these zip codes, our students, their ethnicity, and the fact that few of their parents went to college, they can predict our students' attendance rate, behavior, test scores, and overall academic achievement. Historically, this was correct. In recent years, however, we have demonstrated that we can break the predictive power of demographics. Quiet time is playing a key role in that breakthrough. Could I have slide number 1, please? Our attendance is trending up significantly. It is at 98.3% as of last fall. Sitting in the audience tonight is my dean, who last Thursday called to the stage during graduation to give the annual award for perfect attendance for 3 years. This is an award that 1 or 2, maybe 3 people can accomplish. And Chuck Waters gave out 18 perfect attendance awards for 3 years. "18 students who didn't miss a single day for 3 years. Could I have another slide, please? Here you will see the trends of our suspensions. We used to have one of the highest suspension rates in the district. Now we have one of the lowest, even compared to all the other middle schools. So you can see that something is going on at Visitation Valley. Next slide, please. Our GPA has trended up consistently since the start of Quiet Time. When we started Quiet Time, almost none of our graduates went to Lowell High School. I'm sure there's some Lowell graduates in the audience tonight who will let you know that it is one of the prestigious high schools in all of San Francisco, if not west of the Mississippi. This year, we set a record of sending 19 8th grade students to Lowell High School. out of a class of 115. We were also sending our students to other schools in the system as well. Next slide, please. In our first year, we had an 8th grade as a control group. This enabled us to do some rigorous analysis to see if Quiet Time program had an impact on STAR test scores. We compared the controls as to Quiet Time students and found that Quiet Time students' scores were significantly higher. The biggest shift was with the lowest performing groups, the below basic and far below basic that you see here. And last year, our overall STAR test scores went up 40 points, the highest increase in any of the middle schools in San Francisco, and double-digit improvement for all ethnic groups. All of this indicates that we are winning the battle against the predictive power of demographics. Our kids are coming to school. They are more motivated, more confident, more focused, more successful, and more joyful. Our teacher turnover and absenteeism is almost zero. And for me, perhaps most important, my students, teachers, and parents are really happy and joyful. 6 years ago, at our 8th grade graduation, I spent most of my time breaking up fights, not only between students, but between parents. Last Thursday, we had a marvelous, peaceful, uplifting graduation. One of our students, who in the 6th grade was one of the most troubled, disruptive students in the school, requested and performed a musical composition. At the end of the performance, he came up to me and gave me a hug. He thanked me and told me he loved the school. This is symbolic of the transformation we have experienced at Visitation Valley Middle School. Thank you.